Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Gina Shakespeare. On this episode of Declassified, the UraniumOne scandal explained, how President Barack Obama and Secretary of State Hillary Clinton aided Russia's quest for global nuclear dominance. And why is this story important? Well, US energy plants rely on foreign uranium for 93% of their fuel, and the US military also relies on uranium for weapons and nuclear-powered systems. Through the UraniumOne deal, Obama and Clinton helped clear the way for Russia to gain control over a large portion of US and global uranium. This was at a time when Russia was known to be attempting to exert foreign influence through control of energy. And also, who was it that received millions of dollars in donations around the same time? Plus, why did Bill Clinton himself travel to Moscow just months before the deal was approved to meet with Vladimir Putin? And around the middle of this story, we'll get to the heart of the matter, but we can't skip the backstory. We've tried to be as precise as possible in unraveling the UraniumOne scandal. Just before we get started, if this content sounds interesting to you, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and hit the notifications button. Declassified is a new channel from the Epoch Times focused on unseen wars, unconventional weapons, and political analysis. We talk to leading experts in the field about security issues that are often little known, but that affect us all. Let's get underway. In 2010, the Obama administration granted approval to Russia's atomic agency Rosatom to acquire a majority stake in UraniumOne. The deal was controversial because the Canadian mining company at the time controlled 20% of all uranium mining capacity in the United States. Given the national security implications, the deal required approval by the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States, which included the State Department then headed by Hillary Clinton. Russia had well announced its plans to corner the global uranium market as a way to exert political control over other countries. As early as 2006, Russia announced it would spend $10 billion to grow Russia's global uranium production capacity by 600%. Uranium is a key component for nuclear weapons as well as nuclear energy. A 2011 report from the U.S. Energy Information Administration revealed that American nuclear power plants relied on imports for 92% of their uranium supply. 23% was imported from Russia. And here's the question. So why did President Barack Obama and the State Department, headed by Hillary Clinton, approve the deal that weakened America's security and energy independence? The Epoch Times, using public sources, including the book Clinton Cash by Peter Schweitzer, has mapped out the connections and events related to the UraniumOne acquisition by Russia. Now please stay with me at this point. This is the part in this story that you may not be aware of. It's where the Clinton Foundation comes into play. It shows that while the State Department under Hillary Clinton was considering approving the deal, as part of the Committee on Foreign Investment approval process, Russia and key stakeholders in the deal paid millions of dollars to the Clinton Foundation. Bill Clinton himself traveled to Moscow just months before the deal was approved to meet with Vladimir Putin. Clinton was also paid $500,000 for a speech he gave in Moscow by Renaissance Capital, an investment firm with an interest in the UraniumOne deal and ties to Putin. The FBI at the time was aware that the Russian authorities had staged a large-scale operation to blackmail and extort US companies connected to uranium production and transportation. The agency also had a well-placed source working in the uranium industry that provided extensive evidence of bribery and corruption. However, the story does not end here. This is where it takes a new turn. The investigation was killed in 2015 by FBI Director James Comey, and the key informant was given a gag order and prevented from talking to Congress by Obama's Attorney General Loretta Lynch. The gag order was lifted by Attorney General Jeff Sessions last year, and 3 congressional committees interviewed FBI informant William Campbell on February 7. He revealed how the Russian government used an American lobbying firm, APCO, to funnel millions of dollars to the Clinton Foundation's global initiative, The Hill reported on February 7. In December, Attorney General Jeff Sessions had announced it is revisiting evidence obtained by the FBI in an investigation into the UraniumOne deal. On January 12, the Department of Justice unsealed an 11-count indictment of a former co-president of a Maryland-based transportation company for his alleged role in the bribery of a Russian official connected to Russia's State Atomic Energy Corporation. To understand this story more deeply, Jasper Fackett, editor-in-chief of the U.S. editions of the Epoch Times, and senior investigative reporter Joshua Phillip have put together a comprehensive infographic that clearly illustrates the timeline, the players, the money, and the personal relationships inextricably tied to the UraniumOne scandal. The link to this infographic is in the description below or available on the screen here. Upcoming topics on Declassified include the UraniumOne IT scandal that put congressional data at risk, plus unlawful FISA spying that was widespread under the Obama administration, how the relaxation of privacy policies paved the way for FBI and NSA to spy on Americans. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like, and hit the notifications button. From all of us at Declassified, we would like to thank you for your ongoing support and look forward to your company in our next video. Bye for now.